To me and many other hunters, South Dakota is synonymous with gorgeous, brightly colored, cackle when they flush, long-tailed ringneck pheasants. I could go on and on about the keys to the pheasant success in South Dakota and how they've led to the state's nickname, the pheasant capital of the world. But let's just say when given diverse nesting and roosting cover, mild winters, and the corn South Dakota is so famous for, pheasant populations have and will continue to thrive there. And for those exact reasons, ringnecks are definitely doing exceptionally well at Dakota Wild Wings Hunting Lodge near Miller, South Dakota, because they maintain perfect pheasant habitat. All you have to do as a visiting hunter is enjoy some of the most mind-boggling hunting ever seen on the planet Earth.
Dakota Wild Wings has 2 full-service lodges. It sits on 5,200 acres. We farm half of it, more than half of it, to pheasant habitat. This year we've got about 72 walks of 15-acre food plots. Then we have probably about 20 or 30 walks just counting grasses, sloughs and draws, shelter belts, and a lot of CRP.
You guys are gonna go up here and hunt the shelter belt that's got corn on the east side and grass on the west side of it. It can use at least 3 blockers.
At Wild Wings Lodge, pheasants galore scattered over large areas of thick cover does require a wise plan of attack though. According to South Dakota tradition, this means a fairly large group of hunters, like we've assembled here, engaging in drives.
The word on this field is that there should be thousands of pheasants in this field, thousands.
We're ready?
We're very excited. We're about to go.
Okay, here's how a drive works. If you will, picture a large rectangle which represents this first field we'll be hunting.
Boy, this is laid out nice.
On one end, a long line of walkers is formed of hunters and dogs. On the other, posters or blockers are scattered out and left away.
Always be ready.
When walkers enter the field, the drive begins.
Get them starting to come up.
I've got somebody on the flank.
In an effort to stop renegade roosters from escaping out the sides, at each end of the advancing line, flankers are positioned 50 yards or so ahead. Flanker, get him. There, he got him. Good shot.
Rooster, right behind you! Nice! Yeah! That's me, a good bird.
Basic rules of a drive include staying in formation, following the lead of the guides and dog handlers,
Move up on the outside.
taking roosters only,
Rooster! Nice job.
no ground shots ever or shots at low flying birds,
Rooster! Too low.
and keeping the location of each other hunter constantly in check.
Manny, hold up, you're ahead of us a little bit. The guy on the outside.
Roosters may flush and fall to the gun at virtually any position, any time.
Look at that.
Hundreds, sometimes thousands of birds make their safe escape. But it's at the end of each drive when the pinch or squeeze play comes together. That's when all hell breaks loose.
Rooster, Spence, Rooster coming right at you. There you go. Rooster coming up. Rooster, up. Rooster right here above you. Rooster, I'm going to the ground, going right. Rooster. My God, you're everywhere. Rooster right here. Rooster, coming left. Going west. Nice shot. Whoa.
That was a cool sight. 3 roosters coming up out of 1.
South Dakota pheasant. Gotta love it.
Come out here and just see this, man. It's just amazing. Rooster! Holy cow. Oh, that was bad, Greg. Oh, my. This is South Dakota at its finest. We went back into the 1960s. I mean, this is incredible. Everywhere you look, there's 3 here, 5 here, 10 here. It's unbelievable. This is the thing that I thought that I outlived.
Get ready on the rooster spin.
It's a rooster, rooster! There you go. Ready to roll.
A hunting lodge that guarantees a limit of birds within shooting range for each hunter on a daily basis.
There's some Winchester bores on the back.
Guess that just goes to show how confident Dakota Wild Wings Lodge is about the number of pheasants there.
Rooster! Rooster!
Rooster! Rooster! Oh,
Good shot.
I love it.
I had the opportunity last year to hunt with Dakota Wild Wings and Doug and his group.
And I was so impressed with the property and the amount of birds that Doug has here that I told Doug that I'm coming back next year and I'd really like to take my son.
Rooster! Oh, beauty.
My dad and I are really close. We spend as much time as possible together. We archery hunt for white-tailed deer, and I try to get him on as many duck hunting trips as I can, and we spend a lot of time together, and I really enjoy every moment of it.
The whole thing about sports in general and hunting and fishing is the camaraderie. And a father-son trip like this is just awesome. I'm probably having a better time than he has, and this is his first real pheasant hunt.
You know, he's really taught me how to enjoy the outdoors, and I really appreciate the opportunity to come out here and share my first South Dakota pheasant hunt with him. This has just been phenomenal. I mean, for me to come out with my dad, kill my first pheasant with my dad, it just adds to the experience of the trip. I mean, you can't ask for anything better.
You having a good time?
Good boss.
All right, let's see some shots. Show me what you got, big gun. Rooster! Oh! Good shot, big gun.
Thanks, Pop.
Maybe you can teach me that shot someday.
I think that's the one you already taught me.
I guess you were paying attention in class. Rooster! That was a great field.
Yeah, that's
Very good field.
You know, when you're seeing hundreds and hundreds of birds.
That was very enjoyable.
Next field.
Yeah, let's go. They're gonna go. Look at that. Look at that. Holy cow.
Rooster up front! Up front! Woo!
Rooster on the right! Yeah, baby! Good shot, Brian!
Thanks, Pop.
Way to go! Rooster! Oh, look at him get out of there. Unbelievable. Look at this.
It is unbelievable. Everywhere I look, there are birds getting up, roosters and hens, and just as far as the eye can see.
Rooster! Good shot, Brian. Look at it come down. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Big old Brian! Big gun Brian! He's a great shot on ducks, geese, but his first real test of a field for roosters, and he's finding out what South Dakota wind can do to your shot. That was a great shot there. This is unbelievable. There's nothing better that I've ever seen in my life.
Good shot, Pop.
This is for real, guys. This is not anything artificial. This is Dakota Wild Wings. This is awesome. Where's Doug? I'm on fire, Doug. Rooster!
Attaboy, Spence! He's that old guy. He's walked every field. Very seldom miss. Gets to the end. He's got a smile on his face from ear to ear. That's what makes it fun for me, seeing like that. Here, Woody.
The dogs are probably, I mean, they're as big as part of this hunt as any part of it.
Right.
But probably the best thing about it, they're just dang fun to watch. And our guys are very proud of their dogs, and you can tell that.
Socks is a golden retriever and a Brittany cross. She points quite well and just loves to retrieve.
These dogs are something else, you know. It's enjoyment to watch the dogs because they know what they're doing, and it's very fun to be around. Good girl, come on.
I'm a pheasant guy because I love to see the dog work.
Rooster up! Good shooting. Come on, Mia.
Every time I see a dog to work, the way I train, the way I mold that dog to be, it just makes me proud.
This one's a rooster.
I've been working for Doug 7 years now, and the best part about doing this is just watching the dogs work and being able to mingle with the hunters and meeting all the new people, and it's just great.
Every group that goes out, try to have at least a couple guides with each group. Some of our guides have been with me since we started this.
I worked for 39 years for a public utility and a phone business and came here, and it's kind of like dying and going to heaven early.
Just a bunch of great guys. They're fun to be around, which makes the hunt that much more enjoyable.
Rooster! Rooster! Good shot, babe.
Man, what a field, huh?
Man, nice shooting.
Good shooting down there, big gun. Woo! That was awesome. Oh, what a trip, eh?
Oh, it's awesome. Thanks, Pop.
Love you, man.
Love you, Pop.
Today's South Dakota pheasant hunt is the perfect example of something anyone can do to have an absolute blast. You get the adventure of a great trip to fantastic country, the camaraderie of hunting as a group with new and old friends, where everyone is guaranteed lots of shooting, and the number of pheasants you'll see is truly impossible to imagine.
Look at that. Look at that.
Holy cow.
I've had a love affair with pheasant hunting since I was 8 years old. And even though I can go on an awful lot of other types of trips each fall, I always make room in my schedule for at least a few outings for those awesome ringnecks.
Living the dream.
Hey, for more information on getting your own group together at Dakota Wild Wings Hunting Lodge with family and friends, here's the information you'll need to contact them directly. Ranging from CRP, switchgrass and shelter belts, to corn, sorghum, and sloughs. You'll find over 4,100 acres of the world's finest, well-managed pheasant cover on Earth. You'll also enjoy fully guided hunts with professional guides, well-trained dogs, or you can bring your own, wild pheasants, and a comfortable full-service lodge serving up the best home-style cooking. That's Dakota Wild Wings Lodge in Miller, South Dakota.